The unspoken language of a rusty blue toolbox. The old man always had grease under his fingernails, and a scent of sawdust and Old Spice that followed him like a shadow. Growing up, I thought that blue toolbox in the garage was just clutter. A heavy, rusted hunk of metal that took up space where my bike should be. Every time I'd complain about a squeaky door or a loose cabinet handle, he wouldn't say much. He'd just grunt, walk to the garage, and I'd hear the clack-clack of that metal latch. He was a man of few words, the kind who'd rather change your oil than tell you he loved you. When I moved out for college, he handed me a small, tattered cardboard box. I didn't even look inside, just tossed it in the trunk, thinking it was probably more junk. I was 21, I had the world figured out. I didn't need his old-school ways. Last winter, he passed away. Heart just quit on him while he was napping in his favorite recliner. After the funeral, I found myself back in that garage. I reached for the blue toolbox, expecting it to be full of the same old wrenches. Instead, it was empty. Confused, I remembered the cardboard box in my attic. I dug it out and finally opened it. Inside wasn't junk. It was every single tool from that blue box. Polished, oiled, and shining like new. Wrapped around each handle was a small piece of masking tape with his shaky handwriting. On the hammer, it said, "For when life tries to break you, build something better." On the level, it read, "Stay grounded, kid, even when the floor starts to shake." And at the very bottom, a spare key to his house with a tag that simply said, "You always have a place to land." He spent his final months not fixing the house, but fixing a future he knew he wouldn't be part of. Now, whenever my own son asks why I keep an empty, rusted blue box on the shelf, I just smile, feel the grease on my palms, and tell him, some things are built to last, even when the builder is gone.